Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Weapon Ultra versus Marvel and DC's most iconic characters in a tier list video. That's right, I've tiered Weapon Ultra and every character. We've done a who would win matchup with Weapon Ultra in this tier list. So we'll be able to, based on our who would wins in the future, be able to determine what tier a character falls into. So if you guys are hyped for that, in case you guys want some more context for how I came about the results of this tier list, and in case you guys don't know who Weapon Ultra is, I highly recommend you check out my Who is Weapon Ultra video, my What is the Marvel Power Grid video, my video on how strong Weapon Ultra would be in the Marvel Universe, my video Weapon Ultra versus Marvel's top 3 most popular characters who would win 1v1 superhero battles, and my video Weapon Ultra versus Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman who would win 1v1 superhero battles. Also, if you like talking about Weapon Ultra and all things Marvel, DC, and superheroes, definitely make sure to check out our Discord. Links to all those videos and the Discord in the description box below. So like I said at the beginning, in this video I am going to discuss a tier list I created based on how Weapon Ultra scales against Marvel and DC's most iconic characters. S-rank characters are the most powerful characters with the most impressive stats. S through B tier are considered high tier, while C through E are considered low tier. F-rank characters are the least powerful characters with the least impressive stats, so F tier is considered trash. Next to each character's name is their power grid stat total in parenthesis. So as you guys can see, Superman and the Incredible Hulk are S tier. Their power grid stat totals are 28. So when you add all their stats together, their stats equal 28. So they're pretty powerful. They are the only 2 characters on this entire tier list who are more powerful than Weapon Ultra. I feel like Superman and the Hulk could beat everyone else on this list, no problem. Next up, you got Weapon Ultra, the open source superhero himself. He is sitting comfortably in A tier, not quite strong enough to defeat Superman or Hulk, but with a 25 power grid total, he's able to comfortably face off against Wolverine, Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America, Wonder Woman, or Storm. So he's doing pretty good, sitting there in A tier. Next up, we got B tier. We got Wolverine with a power grid stat total of 20. Now, Wolverine is in a weird position because he's not as strong as Weapon Ultra, but he's just barely stronger than Spider-Man. So in a battle between Wolverine and Spider-Man, the fight would be pretty close, but I personally would say that Wolverine would come out on top based on his power grid stat total. Next up, you got Spider-Man, who is in a similar position to Wolverine, where it's like, sure, he's high enough to be in a tier of his own, in C tier, but he's so close to B and D tier to where it's weird. Like, he could beat Batman, he could beat Captain America, but it would be a close fight. And he could potentially beat Wolverine, but Wolverine's more likely to beat him. So Spider-Man's stuck in this weird, like, C-tier nether, where it's like, I'm not quite high tier, but I'm almost high tier, and I'm not quite low tier, but I'm almost low tier. Meanwhile, Batman and Captain America are chilling in D tier with an 18 power grid stat total. So Batman and Captain America are essentially equal, and they're in a similar position to Spider-Man, where it's like, we're almost as powerful as Spider-Man, but not quite, and we're only a little bit more powerful than, like, Wonder Woman and Storm, and that's what, like, puts them in that, like, weird D-tier position. They're just stuck in the middle. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the tier list, but not F tier, we have Wonder Woman and Storm with a 17 power grid total. These are the weakest members of the tier list. I believe that everyone above them on the tier list could beat them. I know that this sounds really crazy, but based on the Marvel vs. DC crossover event from back in the 90s, and based on official Marvel handbook, like power grid stats for like Storm, they gotta go in that E tier. They're just not very good. So Storm actually like beat Wonder Woman in the Marvel DC crossover. And Storm only has a 17 as her power grid stat total, which is 11 less than like the Hulk. So they're pretty weak compared to like everybody else on the list. They're fairly close to like D tier with Batman and Captain America. I'd even say they're fairly close to like Spider-Man. They're only like a couple off. But once you start getting into like the high tier, like Wolverine, Weapon Ultra, Superman, and Hulk, forget about it. So that's my tier list that I've made based on the who would win battles so far that we've discussed. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this tier list in the comment section below, and let's talk about this more on our Discord. I would actually love to see your tier list using these same characters. Where would you place everybody on the tier list, and what would be your explanation for why you placed each character in a respective place? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and on the Discord. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Thank you all once again for tuning in, and peace. Chicka da gow.